What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. If today is your first time of tuning into my YouTube channel, you are welcome back, guys. Please subscribe, and for those of you that have already subscribed to, thank you so much. So today's video, I want to tell you the mistakes I did as a new housemaid, guys. So guys, the first thing I will talk about was their kids, how to treat their kids, guys. It's not like how you treat your siblings or anyone, any kid back home. No, here is far different. The reason is that where I was, you know, my first client, she was having three children and I used to cook for them. So I need to feed them exactly 12 o'clock. I need to give them lunch. And where the kitchen was, there was no window, nothing. So I need to on the light. And as I'm busy doing something, this kid will be, she will just come in and off the light. I will on it, she'll off it again. And I was late, a little bit late that time. So I wanted to do fast to catch up with time. And this girl was just worrying me. I would tell her, stop. It's not good to stop. She'll come back. I don't know how she was feeling. She was thinking that she's playing with me, and I was late that time. I wanted to do everything fast, and this girl was just owning the light. I'll off it, offing the light. I'll on it, and it was a whole lot for me. So guys, what I did was I just hit the girl. I didn't even hit her hard. I just slapped her. It was her hand that I slapped. And this girl ran to her mom and she told her mom that I've beaten her. Guys, it wasn't easy for me in that house. I felt bad the whole of that day. But what to do? So that's the first mistake. We need to be careful how to treat their case, because their case is always right, no matter how wrong the case is. You need to know how to treat their case. And another mistake I did was how to do their laundry, guys. You know Africans, we use our hand to wash and stuff. Here they are using washing machine. Okay, I would say some of them, because some Africans are using washing machine. But my side like this, I was using my hand, and you know I used my hand to wash, and there was this thing in the laundry. So instead of me to use small, they are using bleach here to clear the stain. Instead of me to pour small on where the stain is, I gather everything in the laundry machine, the washing machine, sorry, and I pour the bleach on where the stain is. It wasn't small, so it split out, and it was, I don't know, I don't even know what, because I've not used it before, and I don't know how hard that thing was. The chemical was very, very, I don't know how to explain, guys. So can you imagine, before I went back to remove it, the laundry was ready, and I went back to remove it, and you can imagine how it was looking at, like. So I didn't know what to do. My madam was very angry with me, guys. So as time goes on, I get to learn how to do their laundry, how to separate the clothes and stuffs. So guys, that's another mistake I did. And another mistake I did as a new housemaid was my sleeping time. Guys, these people, they don't have time for you to sleep, like the actual time. You wake from morning, like the time you wake up, till night, until you are finished, or until they are sleeping before you can sleep. So it was very difficult for me. African, though I don't sleep early at home, but when you are tired, you feel stressed up. You don't even know what to do. Like And these people, I think my first client, I slept around 12 getting to 1, and it was very difficult for me, guys. So it wasn't easy. So when I think my first time, what I did was around 10, I went back to sleep. And how these people insulted me. I was like, what are you doing? You have not finished. You are sleeping by this time. I didn't know. I think I can leave the work and continue the next day, but here it's not like that. So that was another mistake I did. So I went back to work and I slept around 12 to 1 the other time, like my first time. And another mistake I did was, guys, my waking, like the time I wake up. Guys, in Africa, I don't wake up early because I don't normally sleep early. I wake up around 6, I say 6, 7, 8, 9, guys. And here, you need to wake up around 5:30 because you prepare their lunch and send them to school. Or if you are not okay, the bus is not in, you need to send them to the roadside to wait for the bus. So it wasn't easy for me. I need to wake up, prepare their lunch, then I sent them to school, to the roadside for the bus to come and pick them. Guys, it wasn't easy for me. I remember I slept around 7 o'clock and I was still sleeping. I didn't know because I supposed to talk to them, the time to wake up, the time to sleep, my working hours, and I need to sit them down, like we need to talk one on one, but I didn't do that. So I was finding difficult. I was sleeping and I felt something was just hitting me. So I waked up and it was my mother. She was using her leg to hit me. And when I waked up, I felt bad. I was like, God, what am I finding myself like in? Is too much for me. Like, the beginning wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy for me. But I thank God I was able to endure as times goes on. So my waking up to the time I wake up to was another mistake. So what I did was to set alarm, because when I'm tired, I can't wake up that time. So if I set alarm, I'll just wake up when the alarm blows. So that was another mistake I did. And guys, another mistake I did was, these people, guys, it's not easy. These people, you can't wear any dress. You can't just wear any dress, because when I came here, they didn't give me any uniform. Yeah, my first client. Yeah, when I went, they didn't give me any uniform, and by that time too, guys, I used to wear shorts and stuff. So I dressed like that, and my madam was very angry. She was like, "What is this? Why are you dressing like this?" I was like, this is not my dress. This is how we dress. But I wasn't retaliating, I can't say anything. So I was just looking myself, how she shouted on me, "What is this? Why are you dressing like this?" I was, what is all this? What? So I need to go back and change. I will go and change. She'll be like, "No, this one is too tight and this one is too short." Until they went and get me uniform, guys. It wasn't easy for me. So that was another mistake I did. So when you go to any distance, you need to check how they do their things. Then you picked from them, guys. But it has helped me a lot. Yeah, it has helped me a lot. So, guys, another thing, it wasn't easy, guys. Dressing. Africans, how to dress and stuff. And here the weather is too hot, and dressing in that their hijab, it wasn't easy. It's black too, and you can feel, black provide heat, and you can like imagine how you feel. How black provide heat, so imagine how you feel in that hijab. It wasn't easy for me, guys. So what to do? I just have to change it and wear it like that. I just have to change it because it wasn't easy. And guys, another mistake I did was I was there one day and my boss, the family were there, and they called me and they were like, what are you using your money for? Like they want to know. I told them the situation back home and how I want to at least raise up some small building for the family. Never do that mistake. Don't even make sure that you not tell them what you are doing back home. No, don't try that thing. So I told them, lucky enough for me, they wasn't the one paying me. They will pay my salary. They will pay my agent. What do we say? My company, and the company will pay me. So that was what they were doing, and what they have to do was to give me monthly money for feeding. So do you know what they did? It get to a time they didn't wanted to give me that money. Why? Because I said I'm building back home. Can you imagine? And I found out from the first maid that they were like they have not even built. They are now planning to do something back home. They were from Pakistan, guys. So it wasn't easy for me. It get to a time they were like, they are not going to give me that money. I should show them where I've been buying my stuff. They will buy it from me because they get to find out that, the time I have to cook, I'm tired. So either I'll do something like Indomie was a simple recipe for me, or maybe rice or something, because I used to cook my own food, guys. And it wasn't easy for me because I told them I'm building back home. They stopped giving me that money that they were giving by the end of the month for feeding, and they were like, either I will show them the African market, I should list everything that I need by the end of the month. I was like, this is not what you started with me. You have been giving me money. I don't want to stress you. When I go off, I will buy everything myself. So they should stop doing that. They should stop telling me that, because I'm not interested. So it was a whole lot. It get to a time and instead of the woman to give me money, she will give me maybe one quarter of the amount. She'll not even give me half. It was a whole lot, and I wasn't feeding well. Like it was hell for me that time. But guys, I think one day the woman was just shouting on me, because you have not given me money. Instead of you to give me money too, you were just shouting and stuff. So I told her that I'm tired. They should send me back to the office, and they did. So never, I will advise you. This is my advice to everyone. If you are new, don't tell them what you are doing. Don't tell them what you are planning to do. No, don't tell them anything, guys. And another mistake I did was I told them, like, I want to, I will not renew the contract. I just want to, I'll find different. Dubai is easy to get job outside. So I told them, they were like, do you want to renew the contract? I said, no, after my contract, I'll go outside and look for a job. Can you imagine that these people were recording me? They sent the record to my company, and it was a whole lot. They nearly terminate my contract. So I need to pray and calm down and explain to them it wasn't what they are thinking. It wasn't easy for me. So guys, be careful. Be careful, especially those of you that are in a company in UAE here. Just be careful. When they ask you so many questions, tell them, no, I don't have idea, I have no plan. Don't tell them what you have in mind, guys. So far so good. This is what the mistakes that I did as a new housemaid in the Middle East. So thank you guys for watching this video, guys. Until we meet on our next video, bye for now.